Happy Monday. Happy April 6th. Happy Easter Monday, whatever day you're celebrating today. Um, we are coming to you for our live stream. Yes, this is what I sound like. I'm on the tail end of the flu, but it's okay. Being the start of Q2, I didn't want us to cancel today, and it's our 20th episode. So high five to my virtual BFF, BFPP. It's our 20th vlog cast episode for Real Estate Unfiltered. So you just get real talk real estate. We shoot the shit. And today we thought it would be good to actually talk to you guys about our ops insiders community specifically, because we actually haven't done that, not in depth. And I feel like it's a conversation that's popped up a lot lately. People searching for community, searching for extra support, and not really sure where to get it. And while we do like a free monthly mastermind and we do different things inside of our Facebook group, but we do have an actual like paid mini membership community, as I like to say, because it's only $12.99 a month.
Oh, wait. That brings up a good point because it's not $1,299 a month. It's $12.99 a month. And the reason I bring that up is because I just went through it myself. I had a lawn guy come to do like the weed treatment and he was quoting me and he wrote down his prices on the piece of paper and he said that does not include the surcharge of 350 and I do know that there's setup fees for certain things, and that's typically how they get you. Like when you go to a gym, there's an annual
Right.
fee that you have to pay for a maintenance fee,
Sign
and
up
it's
fee,
usually,
yeah.
yeah, and they're usually pretty steep. They're not like, $10, right? So when he said that, and I said, well, is that month? Like, what is, and he's like, oh no, and I was like, 350 a month? And he probably looked at me like I was crazy, like, lady, 350 is not a lot because he meant $3.50. And I'm looking at him like he said 350, like 350. And I was like, you could take that weed treatment and keep it. Like, we like our weeds, okay? If it wasn't for our weeds, our lawn wouldn't look green. So let's just keep it at that. So yes, I just wanted to just make sure you guys are hearing us. It's $12.99 a month, and it is a mini membership. And Josie was alluding that, we do have a free mastermind that everybody's welcome on. Come join us. We want you to be in it. And if you can't swing the $12.99 a month right now, join us on our free monthly mastermind. Join us in the free Facebook community because we do give a lot of value there. But if you need more, which most of us do, and we don't know where to look and turn to, we do have that mini membership where we have 2 meetings a week, like on the schedule. So you have Mondays with us for it's coaching clarity. It's open forum. Like it's literally bring what you have. If we can help navigate through it, then great. Sometimes there's one person on it, sometimes there's more than one person on it. Depends. But then on Wednesdays, we have a curated mastermind type call for you because we want you to get something out of it. If you just show up and you have something else, then that's for Mondays, but we want you to take something every week. And so, I mean, Josie's about to show you guys the back end because I think we do, this is not a sales pitch. We just don't do a great job, I think, of sometimes articulating what comes with it and clearly the value for literally $12.99 a month. I just got my renewal for Netflix and it's like $27 a month for Netflix, which does nothing for me. Actually,
Mine too.
it's kind of, I'm gonna say it doesn't do anything, but it is therapy. Let's just be honest. Like, I
Right.
mean, Josie, you text me yesterday, like, what shows you got for me? Because
Yeah, sitting
literally,
in bed with the flu all weekend. I was like, send me some shows to stream because I ain't going anywhere. I'm not seeing anybody else. Yeah.
but I mean, all of these Netflix and Hulu, all of them are going up every month. Soon it's going to be more expensive than just having the stupid cable. But I say all that to say ours is only $12.99 a month. And if you show up to all of the things we have, you get more value than $12.99 a month for sure. Like
Right.
one of our
Even if you
documents.
don't show up, I would say like, but it's the access, right? And so
Yeah.
that's, I'll screen share like Carissa said, just so we were gonna give you guys a little sneak peek behind the curtain, if you will. And then so if you are in our community, let this be the refresher if you haven't plugged in a while. And so actually, let me on my screen, let me see if I can back it up 2 notches to really help because I did show this to a member last week and he got a little confused. So if you are on our realestateoperationsinstitute.com website, right? This would say log in instead of my face, right? So you would log in there, your email, whatever password, if you forget it, etc. So I showed this recently when I was showing you guys how to access the free monthly masterminds. So I'm going to click here. If you happen to land on this screen and you're in the community, or you're looking for those free monthly mastermind replays, click your profile photo, click the circle. You may not have a photo or whatever. It's kind of grayed out, but it says my library. So then you're going to be on this screen. So this is what should be the home screen when you actually first log in, right? So the course library. So this is where you'll find again, somewhere down in the monthly mastermind replays. Now, if you're a member, you would just shortcut, right? Members only Ops Insider community, or you can click into it like from right here as well. So in the Ops Insiders community, you're going to land on this homepage that says, Welcome to our community. And literally, there's a start here. So if you ever get confused, just rewatch this little introduction video from me and Carissa. There's some onboarding steps. There's a mobile app that you can download. And then there's these things called circles, like little chat rooms. We do a monthly challenge, which we need to launch the April challenge. And then, we have a shortcut to the blog. You have our masterclass replays, so all of the free masterclasses that we do and some bonus ones that we do for the community. You guys as members would have instant access. So again, this is our paid membership platform that is only $12.99 a month. This is why since we started this, we have always said it's literally cheaper than a Starbucks run. Okay, that's like on our checkout page that this will be cheaper than that. And then since December, we've started our Power Half Hour Masterminds. So these are 30 minutes every Wednesday where these are specific trainings. And since December, every other week is also an AI specific training versus something else, right? So like last week we talked about negotiating, we're talking about compensation conversations and commission conversations, right? How do you have that conversation with your client, for example? The week before that was enhancing lead gen through AI. So much that you have access to, as well as like I just showed you guys all the other masterclass replays. Now, if you are someone who also has taken our Profitable Systems Made Simple and you sign up for this, then you also have access to the full course right here. So it's a shortcut. So your homepage will look a little different, right? After the circles and whatnot, you'll see this here where you can go in and watch this at any point. So if you're ever stuck, then you go right back in here. You can watch all these lessons about foundations, budgeting, business planning. There's all of these lessons on marketing, and this is the most recent revamped system that we did. So anytime that we update these now moving forward, since it's evergreen, you'll always have instant access to the most updated content, any templates that we share, all of that good stuff, right? So that's if you've already taken the Profitable Systems and then you join as a member, you have access to this. And then you also have access to the Resource Hub. So if you are an alumni member, meaning you've taken our PSMS course, since that's our signature course, then you'll have a little bit more in your resources. So you'll get all of these different templates. Every little folder is some type of template, right? You click it and it's going to share either a Canva template or just something that you can easily download, for example, to be able to have access to. And recently we did buyer and listing consultation resources. We shared our buyer questionnaire and our seller questionnaire. I think this came up on the pivot call this morning. And I really wanted to be like, hey, if you're an Ops Insiders member, like we already did a mastermind on this recently. Like go grab the questionnaire. We even shared like extra resources. And this is all included. Cannot emphasize enough for $12.99 a month. So it's not about the fact that it is inexpensive. Inexpensive doesn't mean cheap, right? We are two people where we add abundant value. But the whole reason that we created this community, if you will, was because we wanted more people to get access. Like this is, we like to share, we like to teach, we want to provide value. And it's tougher if you're a newer agent or even if you're growing to spend $1,299, for example, a month, or even $199 a month, or even $99 a month, right? To be part of something. And I'm part of those communities, and Carissa's part of some of those communities. So there's nothing against the more expensive ones. We just wanted something that could be more accessible for more people. That's like the shortest way of saying it, right?
Yeah. No, that's exact. I was just going to say that before you started talking about it. We want our bus to have a seat for everybody if you want to be on it. But the key is you have to want to be on it. And this is something that is not supposed to replace your broker. This is not replacing a coach. This is supplemental. Like, hey, I need this in addition. My coach is amazing at lead generation coaching and accountability coaching, but I need some additional resources, right? I need people who think like me. Jamie, one of our newer members who is amazing at showing up for herself, she said, I love the fact that y'all speak my language. And her language is the operations hat, right? And we can speak operations, we can speak agent as well. So this is just a place for people to supplement things that they may need in addition to what their brokerage is providing, and just to bounce things off of, like to have some place like on Mondays, we said it's a place for you to just come and meet us and sit in a virtual Zoom room and ask us. Sometimes you just need that. Like, hey, let's sit there and just bounce some things off of each other and see what makes sense. How do I hire this person? What is my next hire? What does that look like? What questions do I need to ask them? There's a lot of insight when you talk to people who have been in the industry for a while, not only in the industry, but doing what you're needing in the industry. So again, we just want y'all to know that you have a seat on the bus, right? It doesn't matter how much money you make or how much money you don't make. The bus fare is the same for someone who's a millionaire or someone who only makes $10 an hour. We just want you to be able to get on it. That's it.
Yeah, no, that's really well said. And then I'm just showing screens while you're talking in the background so
Yeah.
you guys can see like our meetings whenever we have like our masterminds, like those will also kind of just show up here as well. We add those in. And the challenges you're able to find. So like we just wrapped up this schedule challenge last month, for example. Before that was all about auditing your buyer consultation guide. And we literally, since I can't even remember because cough syrup brain fog, okay. But since whenever we started the community, I think going on 2 to 3 years now, this is what we've been doing every month, and just growing it and revolving and adapting and shifting. So you can always even go back and take an old challenge, right? Like we had an entire database challenge. We did one about building out your VIP list and all sorts of things. So there's just so much value that we know is there, and that we wanted to just give you guys again a peek behind the curtain, if you will, so that you could see some of what it is that our Ops Insider members have access to. And if it's something that you have been thinking about but sitting on the fence, hopefully this can help one way or the other, right? Again, we're not doing this for like a profit or anything. It is a passion project, and yet it is time, which is why it's not like this is a fully free platform. And we also have several free resources. You can go on the website, you can go to the free resources tab, you can go to the store page and grab some of the free master classes from there as well. This is just a way to go deeper with us, to get actual one-on-one or small group coaching support, if you will. And then just get access to like that resource hub, all of those templates, and all of the things that we just showed you guys.
Yep. And it is $12.99 a month. So I just need to keep
Say it
saying
one more time for
yeah,
the people in the back.
$12.99 a month. The best part though is it's month to month too. So there's no, like, literally, if you guys are curious and on the fence and you want to jump in just to poke around, go for it. Because that's what it's here for. And if you have questions, we're even willing to jump on a call with you to answer any of your your questions about it. We just want you to be able to utilize the resources because it is a lot of time and energy we put into it, and we want as many people to gain access to it. So we pride ourselves on being that missing gap that most brokerages do have, unfortunately, not because they don't want to do it, but a lot of them don't know how to do it. So we are that missing gap, and we're hoping we can help in your business because sometimes it is the smallest little changes that accelerate you to that next level.
Absolutely. And I just dropped the link in the Facebook group in the comments there. So if you're interested, you can click and see some more, right? And then I'll make sure, I think it's always inside the YouTube description, but we'll make sure it's in the YouTube description as well, just in case. But if you guys have any questions, just always email us at opscoaches@gmail.com. This was our episode 20, so we just wanted to give you a little bit more of a taste about us personally and some of what we've built together. We're very proud of it, and we're not stopping. We're still growing and evolving, and if there's anything that you want to see added or that you would like to see more of, then please reach out to us. We love the feedback, we love the suggestions, and like I said, we just love pouring into you guys.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, guys. And pray because I'm going to London Friday night, hell or high water. So I need all the good juju vibes, okay, that this goes away so that I can have a good flight and a good time in London. So pray for me, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're going. So I
I
mean,
know. I know
even
I'm
if you're
going.
gonna
I
be
just want to
half
go in.
drugged, you're going.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. All right. Prayers. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.